Yo, what it do, squad? It's your boy Geek Samurai coming to you back with another video, man. Now, in this video, I want to do my reaction, my review for the pay-per-view Extreme Rules. I was busy grinding, I was busy working all weekend long, and now I have time to actually review Extreme Rules. I love this pay-per-view. This is one of the best pay-per-views of the year by far to me. I loved all the matches on the card. Majority of my predictions I got right. Some I got wrong. But still, I am just happy to just deep dive into this pay-per-view, man. Extreme Rules 2019 was a success for me because of the fact that I love the back and forth between all the contestants. I love the stories that they were telling in the ring. It's good to do promotions and stuff, but if you could tell a story just by your wrestling alone, just by your actions alone, you got me sold, bro. You got me sold. And as soon as I get through this reaction, I'm telling y'all right now, I am on my way to go to see Raw tonight. I can't wait. Bro, I'm looking forward to it, man. Straight up. So I want to get into it with the first match on the card was Undertaker and Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre, and yo, freaking the best in the world, Shane McMahon. Now, me personally, I didn't think the Undertaker had anything left in the tank, but he showed up tonight. Oh, he showed up tonight. Since his entrance music all the way up to him for the bell to ring. Him taking off the hat, rolling his eyes in the back of his head like that. Yo, I loved it. Undertaker bought that. He looked like the old Undertaker, boy. The one from like 2 years ago when he took on, was it 2 years ago? Yeah. No, 2 years ago. He took on John Cena. He came out the great, even though it was a squash match. That old Undertaker looked good. And he was coming right out the gate, boy. What? First, we start off the match with Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. But then once Shane came in and then Roman tagged in the Undertaker, Undertaker was going ham on Shane, man. Hitting that old school, boy. Then he goes hard at freaking Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre was giving it to the Undertaker. Undertaker was taking those bumps. Bruh, the match got so crazy to the point where we see Elias coming into the match. And he took his guitar and bashed it over Undertaker's back. Then after that, Drew McIntyre just rams Undertaker with his Claymore. And then after that, Shane McMahon goes on top of the rope and does his little sweaty arm elbow drop right onto the Undertaker, bro. Whoa, Undertaker took 3 different bumps. Crucial, brutal bumps. And he still was able to finish the match. When Roman Reigns Roman Reigns, you know what I'm saying, he was giving it to Shane. When he threw Shane into Undertaker, Undertaker looked like he couldn't quite pick up Shane. But then he jokes around like, look like I'm about to do it, laughs in Shane's face, then picks him up, puts him over, upside down, gives him the Tombstone Piledriver, 1, 2, 3. That Undertaker looked good. Him with Roman Reigns looked good. I feel like I like the fact that Roman Reigns took a back seat so that the Undertaker could do his thing. I even loved it when I think it was Drew McIntyre. Undertaker took Drew McIntyre's head and it was underneath the apron. And Undertaker went up on top of the apron and he does his running leg drop. I love that. That's a WrestleMania Undertaker move, bro. I loved all of it. Props to the Undertaker. I knew that they were going to win. I said and that was my prediction. Roman Reigns, Undertaker was going to win that match. I loved it. Great match. Undertaker looked good. There's supposed to be a big name that he's supposed to be fighting now at SummerSlam next month in August. There have been rumors that it's supposed to be Sting coming back and it's supposed to be Undertaker and Sting for that dream match. But I don't know if Sting should come out of retirement, man. Since Seth Rollins injured his neck, I don't think Sting should chance it, man. He had his opportunity in WWE when he took on Triple H at WrestleMania, then took on Seth Rollins. That dream match, if it was 97, 99, though, in between those 2 years, the Crow Sting and Undertaker, the Dead Man, the Phenom, the Corporation, all of that, you know what I'm saying? That Undertaker versus the Crow Sting, I would be down for that. That's like 10, 15 years ago. But now that they're older now and they're in their mid-50s, nah, bruh. I think Taker is 54, 55, and Sting is 54. Nah, bro. Nobody want to see these freaking geriatrics going at it. And I love Sting. Sting is one of my favorite WCW champions of all time. Everybody who could beg to differ that it could be Macho, it could be, Ric Flair, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the NWO. Nah, bro. It was always Sting. When Sting was that beach blonde, wearing the face paint. Nah, son. When he was with Ultimate Warrior and they were called the Midnight Rockers, I was with Sting all the way, son. Straight up. Straight up. But listen, I like Sting a lot. I don't want to see him come back and his career ended. He injured his neck with Seth. Just leave it alone, man. Don't come back and try and fight The Undertaker and bring back that nostalgia. We don't need it. All right, moving on to the next match. We see this is a match between the Revival and the Usos, and I predicted the Usos to win this match. This was a fairly good match, man. I enjoy the Revival doing the tag team prowess that they have. They're a good tag team. But Usos is my team. Once they start doing them super kicks, I'm with it. But in the end, my prediction, I picked the Usos. They lost. So that's one prediction that didn't go so well. But I like the fact that, the Revival looked good, and they won clean. 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. So I think the special move is called Shadow Machine. They hit that. That was 1, 2, 3. I mean, kudos to them, man. I wish Usos would have won, but it's all good. It is what it is. That's one of the matches that I thought that they were going to win. Because I want the Usos to be a 7-time tag team champ. But I guess WWE has another plan. So that match was good. I thought it could have been better, but that's one of the highlighted matches that I wanted to pinpoint. One of the next matches that I wanted to talk about that I thought was very good was that 6-man tag, man. That 6-man tag, it almost stole the show for me. It almost did. I really, really enjoyed it. You have the Heavy Machinery versus Daniel Bryan and Rowan, the Planeteers, I call them. And you have my boys, The New Day, man. They came out, boy. There were some hot tags. There were some spots that looked phenomenal, which was phenomenal tag team. I loved it. Even at the end, of course, the Redwood Rowan, when he got tagged in, he started just clotheslining everybody, taking people out. Then he does his patented spinning heel kick on Heavy Machinery. I loved it. But I loved the ending when you had Xavier Woods and you have friggin' Big E. Daniel Bryan was there slapping Big E in the face. What you doing, boy? Get out of my face, bro. What's going on? Who is you? I love that Big E was like, yeah, go ahead. Daniel Bryan kept slapping him. He's like, all right, bet. I'm going to clothesline the shit out of you. He clotheslined him. Daniel Bryan did a moonsault in midair. What a clothesline. Then Big E picked him up. He tagged in Xavier Woods. They went up and they hit their finishing maneuver. I loved it. 1, 2, 3. The New Day are 6-time tag team champs. It's great. Now all the New Day have titles, and I predicted that. I predicted that all of them were going to hold titles again before SummerSlam. Now we'll see what happens. Is the New Day, you know what I'm saying? Are they going to lose the tag team championships? Or is Kofi going to lose at SummerSlam? What's going to happen? We'll see. Another match that I love. I mean, I'm just on a roll with these predictions, you know what I'm saying? Another match that I love that Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley match. And I picked Braun Strowman to win this match, and he did. Braun Strowman, they were going back and forth, man. There were some spots where, Braun Strowman was in the back where people go at WWEshop.com. They have the little shopping area. He picked up and suplexed Bobby Lashley into all the clothes hanging on that little rack. It was great to see that. Then we see another spot where Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman, it looked like Braun Strowman was going to try and charge Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley was in another spot. He charges at Braun instead. Picks up Braun Strowman and spears him right through the barricade. I was like, yo, freaking strong as hell. Love them fighting in the crowd. It felt like old WWF nostalgia days, fighting backstage, using trash cans, using the stage. And happened to see that at the entrance, at one of the exit ramps, Braun Strowman picks up Bobby Lashley. He does his running power slam, dumps Bobby Lashley off that exit ramp. And all you see is like a brick wall right there. The ref can't see who's standing and who's on the ground. He's counting up to 9, and all you see is Braun Strowman just bust through that wall, and he's there putting up his arm. Yeah, I love that, man. Yo, Bobby Lashley got those hands. That's straight facts, and it's good to see that Braun Strowman is still over with the crowd. Like I told you, he might be the next Paul Heyman guy, but he has this thing with. We're gonna get into it, but Paul Heyman's busy at the moment. But I think creatively, since he's going to be taking over Raw, Braun Strowman is going to be in some feuds probably with Brock Lesnar. And it's going to be a good feud this time. Not Vince McMahon squashing Braun Strowman when Brock Lesnar faces him. This might be good. And then Bobby Lashley might be involved with Brock as well. We'll see. But that's one of the matches I want to just talk about. I'm happy that Braun Strowman looks strong winning this match, because Bobby Lashley is phenomenal. He's strong as hell. His physique is unmatched, but Braun is just taller. He got more weight on him. Come on, I'm glad that he got over. You know what I'm saying? Monster among men. That name means something. Facts. Let it be known, bro. So another match that came up, which I predicted Bayley to win this match, and I'm glad she won. But I wasn't feeling Bayley. You know, she looked good. She had some spots. But there were some spots where she just looked... It's not like she botched a lot of her moves, but she just looked so stiff, man. I want Bayley to be like that heel Bayley. Like when she turned on Sasha Banks and threw Sasha Banks into the staircase. I want that Bayley, man, where she don't have to think about what she's going to do in the ring. She's just aggressive. But there were some spots with her against Alexa Bliss. My biscuit butt. I love Alexa Bliss too. Bayley, Alexa Bliss, and Mandy Rose, man, those are like my top 3 females in WWE today. Love them. Love them. But there were some spots that I love Bayley did. How she had Nikki Cross in some kind of submission move. And then all of a sudden, Alexa tried to do the double knees onto Bayley's face or chest. Bayley dodged that. And then she put freaking Alexa Bliss in a cross face and had Nikki Cross in another submission move with the legs. I forgot the name of that move. But it was nice to see that Bayley's being more versatile with her moves, bruh. I mean, of course, Alexa Bliss, the heel that she is, she bit Bayley's hand and she was able to escape. But like I said, Bayley looks strong. I love the tag team between Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. But they lost. Bayley hit that Macho Man elbow. It didn't look that good when they showed the replay. Could have been better. I think Bayley should put her hands up and do the point to the sky like Macho does and then hit it, man. Now that will be flawless. Facts. But I still show so much respect for Macho Man. Y'all know he's my personal favorite of all time. He's in my Mount Rushmore. And when Bayley pays homage to Macho Man, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And Bayley's from San Jose, California. I'm a big Warriors fan. You know what I'm saying? Living in New York, I don't care. Back in the day, you had so many New Yorkers who loved the Lakers and the Bulls and stuff. I love my Warriors, Steph Curry all day. Bayley's from around that area. So she's a Warriors fan too. So I got to support my Warriors, baby. So I'm glad Bayley won. She retains her title. She looks strong. I love that. Now she can have a feud on SmackDown with Charlotte. Charlotte's supposed to be coming back. Or Sasha Banks supposed to be coming back. We don't know if Sasha's going to be on Raw. And I think she's going to be on Raw to feud with Becky. So either you can have SummerSlam, it'll be Becky, because Becky still has a title right now. So it could be Becky versus Alexa with that feud. Or you could have Sasha come back and feud with Becky. Another part of the 4 horsewomen. Because I told y'all, it was always Sasha versus Charlotte, Becky versus Charlotte. Now we get to see Sasha, when she comes back, versus Becky at SummerSlam. That would be fantastic. Because they both can wrestle. And then we can have Bayley versus Charlotte at SummerSlam. That card could be stacked, son, and I'm loving it. Straight up. And SummerSlam could compete with AEW's All Out. Because All Out is in Chicago. And SummerSlam is going to be in Toronto. So let's get it. That rhyme bars. All right, the next match that I want to talk about, which I thought would stole the night, was Aleister Black. No, that's not the match I want to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Aleister Black and Cesaro was a great match, and I predicted that Aleister Black was going to win. Cesaro was going to put him over strong, and he did. What a match. There were so many spots where Cesaro is manhandling Aleister Black, but Aleister Black, the pure striker that he is, he got some heavy strikes in on freaking Cesaro. What a match. What a fantastic match. But when Aleister Black hit that fade to black is what I call it, but it's called Black Mass. I love that roundhouse kick, man. What a powerful move. A striking move. TKO. Aleister Black goes over clean. 1, 2, 3. That's what I wanted. Cesaro puts him over clean. Feud is done. Now I'm disappointed in this pay-per-view because I thought we were going to get Bray Wyatt. But I feel like WWE doesn't know what they want to do with him. I thought we were going to see The Fiend come out and surprise attack somebody and set up a future feud. But now we don't know when he's going to show up. Maybe SummerSlam. They're going to just hold out to SummerSlam. So give us some more Firefly Funhouse then. Like, the show is done or whatever on Raw. The Fiend is unleashed. He came out of the Firefly Funhouse. I thought he was going to make it a debut. Nah. We'll see The Fiend in the future. Maybe on Raw tonight when I'm there. I hope The Fiend shows up. But I feel like, because I don't even see the puppets. Those puppets who make surprise appearances on backstage with Raw and SmackDown. I don't see Abby the Witch, and I don't see none of them puppets anymore. So we'll see what happens. But a match that I want to talk about that stole the night for me, I love this match with the Club, AJ Styles, the Good Brothers, and you got Ricochet. I love the fact that Ricochet came out in his entrance. You know what I'm saying? He put down the U.S. title in the middle of the ring. You know, he does his patented flip. And then you see the Good Brothers just go ham on him, attack him before the bell rings. I love that. There was basically no introduction. That's how the club are heels. They don't give a shit about nothing. They're going to go ham. They actually softened up Ricochet for AJ Styles. And what a match it was. Yes, of course, he still had the club interfere, but for the most part, Ricochet was holding his own, man. Holding his own. But I love the fact that, you know, Luke Gallows interfered when Ricochet was on top. Ricochet looked like he was about to do another aerial assault on AJ Styles. He chipped him up. I guess Ricochet got caught on the top turnbuckle, hanging over, and that set up AJ Styles to do the Styles Clash. What a Styles Clash that was, bruh. Oh, my gosh. I love that move. I love that move. Styles Clash, he rolled him over. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles is the new United States champ. I picked AJ Styles to win, so that's another prediction. I picked him to win that match. Because Ricochet, like I said, he's good on the mic, but Paul Heyman needs to take him under his wing and teach him how to cut promos, son. AJ Styles is already born and bred with them promos because he's been in TNA, he's been in Ring of Honor, and he's been in New Japan. So he knows how to cut promos. So him coming and winning this United States title, that just makes the club even stronger. I feel like the club is now going to be the next in line to go against the Revival for the tag team title because the Usos lost. So now that's a future feud right there. I feel like the club is going to fight the Revival. They're going to beat the Revival. It's going to be a non-title match, and that's going to set up a future title match prior to SummerSlam. And you're going to have the club, and you're going to have AJ Styles. All three of them going to have gold. Facts. So that match stole the night for me, man. I love that match. I was like the back and forth between Ricochet because Ricochet and AJ Styles, they're so versatile in the ring, man. They have these aerial moves that's just ridiculous. Flips, moonsaults, counters after counters. I love it all, son. Ricochet's going to get nice. He paid his due. He didn't get squashed. He still looks strong. He still look good. Moving on. Next match that we have on the card is Samoa Joe and my boy Kofi Kingston, son. I'm a big Roman Reigns fan. Always have been. Not because he's related to The Rock. And you know The Rock is the greatest of all time. The great one, the people's champ, the Brahma Bull. If you smell it, I'm all about that tongue, man. No homo. Anyways, The Rock, that whole bloodline, the Samoans, I'm all about that, son. Facts. So I'm just happy that Kofi Kingston, he was serving up for 11 years. He's finally having a great, successful run as a champion. I'm glad that he's champion because this dude, he does not give up. He has stamina, which is crazy. I don't know if he does CrossFit. I don't know Zumba. I don't know what he does. But this guy has endurance like a mug. And for 11 years that he's been in this league, he deserves his due. So this is a great title defense. And I'm glad I picked him to retain his title. And he beat Samoa Joe. And it was a brutal match. There was some spots in the match where Samoa Joe was trying to injure the dude, really. And I like how they showed, the camera shows Kofi flicking off, giving him the middle finger. But you can't really see it because of the way the camera panned in on it. The middle rope kind of blocked his hand. So you couldn't see him give him the bird, son. That was crazy. But yo, kudos to Kofi Kingston for hitting that Trouble in Paradise, man. I remember this dude used to come out as a Jamaican, son. Even though he's from Ghana, he's a fake Jamaican. It don't matter. I missed that song, but Trouble in Paradise is still his finishing maneuver, and he representing for New Day. He retains his title. They all got gold now. Now we see what happens with Future Fuse going up to SummerSlam. We'll see what happens, bruh. But that's another prediction. I'm glad he won. Okay, and then we get into this match now where we have the main event, which I'm sorry. I pulled out my phone at this main event, man. I was not into it at all. There was a couple spots between, I just don't like Baron Corbin. He's a great heel and everything, but I just don't like this man. And I'm sorry. He's good on the mic maybe sometimes, but he's a horrible in-ring performer. The end of days that he hit on Becky was nice. That was one spot that was nice, but I'm just not feeling it. And I love the candlestick shots that Becky was putting on freaking Lacey Evans, boy. Her back was all red and bruised up, son, black and blue. Ooh, and then the chair shots after that. Busted lip. Lacey was getting her ass beat. I do have to go back to that entrance, though. I don't know if that was a Vince call telling the cameraman to zoom in on Lacey Evans' ass. Well, boy, that was a nice view. Boy, she got some cheeks on her, boy. Woo! Anyway, what a main event for me. I was kind of into it. I kind of wasn't. But then we see Becky and we see Seth set up some chairs. And they set up some tables. So Becky does her patent leg drop on Lacey Evans on the freaking table. And we see Seth Rollins do the frog splash, bro, onto Baron Corbin on the other table. Picks him up. And then all of a sudden, Baron Corbin has started fighting back. He gets back at Seth Rollins. He hits End of Days on Becky Lynch. Yo, the pop in the arena was crazy. That might be setting up for future intergender matches in WWE. I'm with it, man. Women versus men, why not? It's something different. WWE's trying to compete with AEW and all these other promotions that actually do it, like Impact Wrestling. They always have intergender matches. It's crazy, but we'll see. But the pop in that arena when he hit it on Lacey Evans, yo, that was crazy, son. Like, word. I didn't see that coming. Bruh. Anyways, we see that happen, and Seth Rollins go batshit crazy. Takes that candlestick, starts just going ham at freaking Baron Corbin. Hits him with the chairs next. Chair shot after chair shot. And we know Seth with a chair in his hand. Look out. And then he hit 2 curb stomps, wins the match 1, 2, 3. But he went batshit crazy because his girl, Becky Lynch, got freaking assaulted with the End of Days. And then all of a sudden, the referee's trying to give Seth his Universal belt and Becky's women's belt. And all of a sudden, you see Seth trying to reach over to see how Becky's doing. And all of a sudden, you hear Brock Lesnar's music hit. Man, you hear the arena go crazy, son. They going crazy, son. What the shit? We see them going crazy. Brock Lesnar comes out, and look who's behind him. The old Porous, Paul Heyman, comes up behind my man, son. What? Comes up behind my man's word, son. He just has that Money in the Bank briefcase in his hand, has a referee, and all we see Brock Lesnar do is jumping around. I thought he was going to circle the ring doing that. All he does is go into the ring. He hits him with the Suplex City, give him 1 Suplex City, tells Paul Heyman to cash in that title. The ref cashes in, not the title, the briefcase. The ref cashes in that briefcase. He comes into the ring, and all you see Brock Lesnar pick up Seth on his shoulders. F5, baby. 1, 2, 3. We have a 3-time now champion, Universal Champion, in Brock freaking Lesnar, man. Brock Lesnar is a 3-time Universal Champion. Now he's going to hold that belt hostage again. I hope this sets up a feud with Braun Strowman now that he's monster among men again. Paul Heyman likes Braun Strowman. I hope this is going to be a better feud now between Brock Lesnar and him. And now we have Bobby Lashley. Hopefully it could be a triple threat match. And it will be powerhouse after powerhouse. We'll see. Because in the past, we've seen Braun Strowman assault Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar didn't like how he was wrestling in the ring. All of a sudden, Brock Lesnar is bringing out that UFC and pop Braun Strowman in the head. Y'all go back and look at that on WWE Network. Just punches Braun Strowman square in the head. Because he got mad. Brock Lesnar got mad. He just lost it. This ain't UFC, bro. This is WWE. Just tell it, if you can't just whisper in his ear while you wrestling, like, yo, you got to calm down. I think he tried to tell him that. But he just punches him in the dome, son. But we'll see. Now he's going to hold that title hostage again. I want to see what happens on Raw tonight. Let's get it. So, all right, squad, I wanted to bring y'all my review for the Extreme Rules, WWE Extreme Rules 2019. And my predictions, I won most of the predictions, but I lost like 1 or 2 that I didn't get right. But for the most part, I enjoyed this pay-per-view. It was fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do on Raw. We'll see. Y'all stay tuned. I might do a video for Raw tonight when I come back, or tomorrow I might drop that video. But I'm going to be dropping some more videos on wrestling in the near future, bro, because I'm telling you, I'm passionate still about WWE, just like I'm passionate about movies and TV shows and giving y'all that straight fire, man. I'm gonna keep y'all posted up with WWE. I didn't get a chance to do an AEW video for Fight for the Fallen, but All Out, I'm definitely going to do a video for that because it's in Chicago, and we never know. CM Punk might be there. That would be dope. See CM Punk in Chicago at All Elite Wrestling. And I'm looking forward to Toronto. Probably it's in the Sky Dome. SummerSlam. I want to see where these feuds go now that we have Seth Rollins lost the Universal title, but now Kofi retained his. We'll see what happens because I thought Brock Lesnar was going to cash in on Kofi, who fought Samoa Joe. He retained against Samoa Joe. I thought Brock Lesnar was going to do that because in October, you know, SmackDown's going to Fox. And there was rumors that Brock Lesnar's going to be more on SmackDown now. But we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. Paul Heyman's going to do his thing. Eric Bischoff, we don't know. Rumor has now they're going to have creative power over SmackDown and Raw. We'll see what happens. But I'm so excited to look forward to this Raw tonight at Nassau Coliseum. I'm there. Sorry, squad. I'm about to get up out of here. I had to bring all that review. I told you I was going to bring this video. Finally got some free time. Done with work. Now I can talk about wrestling and just be happy. All right, squad. I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all already know what to do. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this pay-per-view. Did you like it? Was it hot? Was it not? I thought it was straight fire. That's why I brought y'all that goodness. And until next time, I'm going to catch you in another video. But before I go, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share Geek Samurai. I can't forget that. Y'all got to do that for me. Hit that post notification bell. I'll be dropping more videos. But until next time, I'll see you in another video. Peace.